Hey everybody, this is 365 Days of Movies. This is where I rate my top 365 movies. One movie a day for a year. So, with that, let's get into this movie. Number 306, St. Elmo's Fire, rating 6.95. Released in 1985, directed by Joel Schumacher. Starring Rob Lowe, Demi Moore, Emilio Estevez, Ali Sheedy, Judd Nelson, Mare Winningham, Andrew McCarthy, Martin Balsam, and Andie MacDowell. 7 friends, recent college graduates, are searching for a place in the world as they face issues of career and commitment. Leslie and Alec are trying to save a crumbling romance. Wendy, a shy virgin, hides a love for Billy, a reluctant father-husband still searching for goals. Kevin is a cynical writer who scorns love until he realizes he's in love with his best friend's girl. Kirbo, a law student, obsessively pursues an older woman. The beautiful neurotic Jules paints a poignant picture of life in the fast lane. Against the backdrop of St. Elmo's, their local hangout, they save, betray, and love one another as only the closest of friends can. I was only very, very vaguely aware of this movie growing up. And then, I guess about 5 years ago, I think it was available on Netflix. And so, and I think I had read some other articles that had mentioned this, and it had Brat Pack characters. And I'm like, I want to go back and watch an 80s movie with the Brat Pack. And so I watched this, and it's not the greatest Brat Pack movie, but it's a very good slice of life movie that takes place around this bar where they all hang out, which is very common for people in that age range in your early 20s or late 20s when you're figuring things out. There's a watering hole where you all met at, or several watering holes, but always one that is sort of preferred over the others and seems to be a central location for you and your friends to gather as you go out and do things and accomplish your goals and that sort of stuff. And so these friends, as it normally happens in this time, begin to fracture and drift apart. And the thing that's holding them together is this central location, and their love for one another is something that will draw them back together. And thanks to the having this watering hole to keep in contact, they're able to bring themselves back together and then move on with their lives from that point, from youth into their 30s and into careers and family life and that sort of thing. And it's this kind of movie that kind of exemplifies what life is like, at least in North America. And it was very, to me, true to form, especially taking place in the 80s. It was even more so like that. I'm not sure how much it's like that now. Maybe there's other, there's other things that the youth of today do and how they keep together, or maybe their early friendships fracture apart and they move on much quicker to new friendships and adult friendships. But the movie is endearing, and for that reason, you should watch it because it's well made, and Joel Schumacher is a great director, and these performances are great, and this is sort of the beginning of their careers. So go check it. Hey everybody, this has been 365 Days of Movies. We're going to keep plowing ahead. So let me know what you think of this movie, and if you want to discuss it further, comment below. If I get a lot of interest, I may very well make a full review of the movie, maybe even a video essay. So let me know what you think, and let's get to the next one.